Hey everybody, Ron here. Today is RPG a day number 8, and the prompt for today is obscure. Now, I am going with the totally obvious route of talking about obscure games, but I decided to come up with a definition. And the way I came up with the definition is there were two metrics that I was using to determine what's obscure. Uh, Basically, the ICV2 list of top role playing games, and also the Org Group report, who periodically puts out a report on what campaigns and what accounts are playing in role playing games. So, the last report that I have for ICV2, the top five role playing games are D&D, of course, Legends of the Five Rings, the Star Wars RPG, Starfinder, and Vampire. Of course, Pathfinder 2, I'm sure, is going to shoot up there with the next official report. And then, as far as campaigns that are being run on Roll20, the last O report has D&D 5e, and then there's a whole category that's uncategorized, so we won't count that. They have Call of Cthulhu, then Pathfinder, then D&D 3.5, and then Warhammer, and then World of Darkness, and then everything below that is basically below 1%. And then for account percentage, you have D&D 5e, uncategorized, well, which is everything else basically, Pathfinder, Call of Cthulhu, D&D 3.5, Warhammer, World of Darkness. So, if the games that I like don't fall on either of these lists, I've decided that that is obscure as far as I'm concerned. So this is just my opinion, and I just picked three games out at random because actually I like a whole bunch of games. But I'm going to talk about games that are published. So the first game I'm going to talk about is a game I've been loving on lately, and this is not the official book. This is the campaign book for Forbidden Lands called Raven's Purge. But Forbidden Lands is done by a Swedish company called Free League, and Free League is awesome. They make Mutant Year Zero and Tales from the Loop. Both games I should check out, but Forbidden Lands is a game that really caught my attention. It's an OSR style game with modern gaming mechanics, and I can't wait to actually play that. So I'm trying to keep this video short. The second game I want to talk about is a Fate system game called the Atomic Robo RPG. Now, I don't know if anyone's heard of the Atomic Robo comic, but in case you haven't, it's an awesome comic about a robot named Atomic Robo and a group of action scientists. It's a really awesome comic. I'm way behind. You can find it online for free. The guys at Evil Hat the people at Evil Hat made an RPG called the Atomic Robo RPG. And I'm going to read a little bit of this off of the back of the book. And it says, "Are you ready for some two-fisted science adventure? Then it's time for Atomic Robo RPG. Have you ever wanted to face down global conspiracy as an immortal atomic robot or Carl Sagan? The Atomic Robo RPG makes it possible." That sounds awesome, doesn't it? So, and the last game I'm going to talk about is a cousin to Fate. It is really a marriage of Fate mechanics and the classic Marvel superheroes game, and that is a game by the master of superhero role-playing game design, Steve Kinson, Icons. This is the Assembled Edition. I'm sorry for the glare on the book, but Icons Assembled Edition. It's a really game that I love. It's one of my favorite superhero games to play. I don't get to play it enough. There are other games that I like, but this is, I think, aside from Marvel superheroes, like this is the first superhero game that I really, really fell in love with. And well, that's not true. I mean, I like Mutants and Masterminds, but like a small obscure game, Mutants and Masterminds based on the D20 system, and it kind of doesn't count. But Icons highlights quick character creation, and it's a flexible system, and all that story-based stuff, and even in the book they have some universe creation. So it's pretty cool. You guys you folks can check that out. So those are three games that I wanted to talk about that I consider obscure. And you guys, let me know what you think of that are cool games that people don't hear. I know that there are lots of smaller games. I mean, I'm just scratching the surface, but so that's my video for tonight. And until next time, I will see you later.